B'Siyata D'Shmaya, we continue the piece of yesterday. And we hold the second side of the page, Tov Pei Aleph. We're holding here. And the second part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines to the top. B'midah. Gam v'gdoyle b'alei Mussar.
What's the first word in the line?
Midah, and it was Gam v'gdoyle Mussar.
Wait. Midah is the first word?
Yes. Second side of the page, I said.
The second side or the second side?
Second side, 8 lines down.
Now, today we're learning one of the problems. And I'm asking really to do because
What are you saying?
because this is a very, very, very delicate nekuda. And ad kedei kach, when we talk about it, the Yeshiva used to call them crazy people.
Mr. What?
Call them nervim, crazy people.
Crazy people?
Nervim. If you don't have the right proportion and the right thing, how to do it right, you become a person, you become a Jew that everybody doesn't want to be like you. You come to be a negative. A negative that people don't be like you. If you don't have the right proportion,
Nervous people?
What?
You're talking about nervous people?
No, if you do this thing, we're learning now. If you're learning today now, we're learning now. In 2 minutes, we're learning. And if you don't do it the right way, and if you're not doing it the right way, it can come out a churban to yourself, a churban to Klal Yisrael here. So you have to know how to work it out, and we'll talk about it today, B'ezrat Hashem. Gam b'gdalei b'alei Mussar, because you have to hit to the hand, and how is the medicine tells you what to do. It's a type of medicine here, it gives you the medicine. So if you listen till the end, you hear till the end. If not, you'll get a half a thing, so you'll come half baked, and you'll come like these people make mistakes. And then we'll cool it. And the Sami Kalim is the master, and then he tells you till then what to do. He tells you exactly what to do and how to do. Don't think that they bring it back. וגם בעל המוסר, המוער אויס וחוכמה מוסר חקירוס דינים שדון לחברו בין חברוי. It teaches you חקירוס dinim between you and Hashem and you and your friends. And this is the key. Tommy יש להם ספקס. Always they have adults. ותומי חושבים עצמם לניקויים. Always they think maybe I'm נוגע to the thing. כמו שבאנו לפוסוק הניסים הביאו בארוכו.
People do that, or that's reality?
They're always a reality.
It is a reality?
The reality.
Reality.
It's a lot of people.
A lot of people that way. And I told him, because I gave the Akdama, you have to hear till the end. Because you have to hear till the end. If you don't hear till the end, you won't understand exactly what he means. If that is a half a problem, you don't hear till the end. כמו שבאנו לפוסק והניסים הביאו בארוכו וזהו גודל בחברוי, יש אותו מיעה בחקירוס. If you're big, you always have your choiker, what choiker means you always use your head and investigate to do this or that way. אם מה שמוסר יראנו לזה, if Mussar pushes you, מעורר to you, אם מצד נגיע, מעוררו, מעורר you. The Muslims are you. Mitzad negir shu choshet atzum. Maybe you're thinking, maybe I'm nogea to dover, so maybe I'm a choshut. Maybe I'm doing not covered atayos, covered atzum. Nogea means like I have an interest.
Interest, self-interest.
Self-interest. K'moi sheposu yilanu v'elanesim shelo nitnadvu b'rishoinu b'mishkan. They didn't do beginning to do the mishkan. Next time, they lost the word Yud. They had their laziness beginning in the Mishkan. These big people like them, they had laziness. Maya says what we will do if they didn't see him a little bit laziness, what do we can say about ourselves? Akochoch mechayev amuso lachshud. That's what Tommy. When it gives, always you have to fix yourself. Maybe I'm not getting. I have an interest to respect yourself. Mimele tzolach mi arbe. Tommy, you always have to do chumras. Lachmi arbe pomi. You always have to machmi. Always pomi. You always have to do chumra. Because you don't know what to do, so you have to be chumra. You have to maybe have an egis, you cannot do it. V'yigdal midas haTorah arbe, the Torah will be big. Akochoch yitzogodolah. Ki yesh lo yidio yoter v'chakir s'chashodim, mutar olav oil malchut shamayim, bo'efen yoter kosher. Because he has more sfeikes, more chashodim, mekam more malchut shamayim. Umuvan shalitzro yoitecha, and mitzvah even more. So Yosef Tommy Yerat Shamayim or Malchut Shamayim. He has always a more Yokut Shamayim, all, more yoke. Till here, and I'll explain what I mean. I read it, and I'll explain outside. Really, every person has to have a shoot on himself. Shoot. Shilas and Shuvas on his own Anoga every day. Every day. You have to have a Shilas and Shuvas on what he does. Shoot. Shilas is shoot. Shoot a Kiveger, shoot Ma'arshiv, Ma'aram. Yourself. Every person has to have a shoot on himself. What is shoot? Have the questions. To go do this, to do that. Every day, and you have everyday sveikas, and the chakiras have to be chakiras. Of pialochas, you do it, the Mussar to do it, you do it, maybe you have to do it. So, mitzad mitzias of Chochma HaTorah, every day you have to write a sefer of shoot. Questions and answers about.
Just run it through
your mind and write it down to you know what's going on. I don't say that.
that day?
That day. And that day, so many questions, yeah. So the point is, this is really has to be that way. But, I'm not saying to do that. I try to explain. The Rosh Yeshiva, my father used to say, is a big two difference between Sfeikes and Metzias, or Sfeikes, or Sfeikes and Metzias, or Sfeikes, you don't know what is the dinner, you don't know what to do the dinner. Two different Sfeikes. The Rosh Yeshiva used to scream like you never saw. People have Sfeikes and Metzias. He used to scream at them, this is a sickness. Amosho. This is a famous story. Even Chaim Kines Steiper has a mamar on it. People have a suffix if I clean in the bathroom, if I clean enough, I didn't clean enough. People that speak, I know the mice. I know before, I know mice. We made what?
It's called neurosis.
And they don't let it clean. And we only clean is a suffix. I can make a bracha.
Afterwards, not while they're doing it.
No, after they do the
After they
bathroom.
do that, it's suffix.
So they're not sure.
After and during.
They're not sure if they clean or not.
After.
They hear Kresa Megillah. A suffix if I heard the Megillah or not. He's very careful I'm talking about.
So after the fact.
After the fact. Or everything you do, you see the problem is, the point is the mind, you know, or you have sfeikis, I can do this or not. That is one thing after, is also before. Sfeikis of Metzius, of reality, Metzius.
You want to know what this means?
Metzius means reality. The Rosh Yeshiva used to call this sickness. So the Rosh Yeshiva used to scream at it. Ad kedei kach, you have no idea how much you scream at. I heard the Rosh Yeshiva used to scream. I don't know how much. Against that. Is sickness ad hashamayim.
This is a
I don't
It's
know English.
not a Torah concept.
What?
It's not only a Torah, it's truth.
Truth.
It's a,
No, but the point people are speaking in halacha. And you have and no. And the Malbishit, the same people, they make the sfeikis a halacha. What they give example? I had a suffix if I heard 2 words and 3 words. I heard the Megillah. I have a suffix if I missed 2 words in the Megillah or 5 words in the Megillah. And I have a shayla halacha. What you do? 5 words is if you yotze 5 words you yotze. How much you miss in the Megillah? You're missing the halacha. How much you can miss for that? No, the Megillah is halacha l'maisi. You look at Shulchan Aruch. You have a shayla halacha. You're missing how much you're missing. But all type of fakers.
You're an hour away from your house.
Now listen, no. Now the point is that it's very important. If people make fakers and lomdus. And lomdus like I never saw.
In learning or
in learning.
I'm just asking you.
And learning, they have fakers, but all fakers in mitzius. And these fakers
In the learning?
in learning of a suffix.
Of the Metzias of what? The Gemara?
Mitzius is, like I said before, I did this. If this is considered doing it or not doing it, you have a suffix. I did it and I
That's
did
not
it.
in learning, that's in low
But it comes in learning. And the lumdus, I give you example. I heard
While
the
you're learning or after you did something?
before and after. All fakers of mitzius. This is a careful. Get the road with the Rabbi said. This is the cloud. All fakers of mitzius. These are not healthy mistakes. This is not healthy. This is what the Sami Mikilin says. You have to tell me, you have to machshid yourself, choshid yourself. It's not talking about a suffix in mitzias. Misavik in mitzias, it comes you sick, and you come meltedly sick. And I can tell you case after cases that I know in reality today, and in reality yesterday, and not today, yesterday. People have fakers of Shema Yisrael. I said Shema. I said right, and it's right, and they say 5 times Shema. I saw myself Shema, Shema, Shema. I heard it myself. I said it right. I said it good. I didn't say it good. Shema Yisrael. You know they say 5 times Echad. Yeah, you didn't hear it. The point is not that this is the Rosh Yeshiva Zechat Tzavacham. He used to fight that, and I can never saw all the years. This is not what the Sami Ken is talking about. First, you have to get that idea. There's a sickness way. You have to be healthy. You have das. Hashem gave you brain. He gave you heart. He gave you reality. You have to be in reality. He cannot be fakers in reality. It could be sometimes and not. But you have to be there in reality. It cannot be every little thing is. I don't know if I did it. I don't know. Maybe I dreamed. I didn't dream. Maybe I didn't hear all the Megillah right. I didn't hear Kriyas HaTorah right. I know people go 1, 2, 3 places Kriyas HaMegillah and Kriyas HaTorah every week. In reality,
years ago. He started Shmona Esrei 10 times.
Because the problem is a sickness.
It's neurosis.
No, I call that. Okay, I call names. I don't know the names of this. But they malbish it. They put it in and they put it in names of Pialoch. And they give speakers in Pialoch. And you talk to them. Wow, it's a very strong Hakira. And you can answer the questions. They have good questions. And every new questions. And new questions they never saw. Questions you never heard in your life. What? This is not what he's talking about.
Look, so tell us what he's talking about. We're going to be finished.
Okay.
Now we want to know what
Now this is I must remove that because this is a sickness. I must talk about that because if not, people can get sick. I must do that. This is so Simon have said this. Cannot do that. Now, so what is this chiddush he says? The chiddush is you have to know healthy way shoot like a shoot on yourself. Shine is in questions and answers. A big Torah, what you have to do. I want Moshe to understand what I mean. One time I met the Rosh Yeshiva of Kfar Hasidim, Rabbi Sonnenfeld. Oh, he says to me, when I was the principal of school, he said, you have a shyness and shuvas you wrote down on the questions you had for the children? So this is where Peter has to be. A child, happen child hit another child. Pialoch, what has to be? Everything, check it at Pialoch. You have to always have a shyness and shuvas. And he said to me like this, because, he said to me this Lashon, Havzonefet. The Yeshiva, he said, because the Mena'alim they don't use a pitoiro to handle the problems of the cheder, the children of the cheder. So they come down new ideas. They use psychologists and all these chochmas on the world and destroys the cheder. Destroys the Torah because it's not Torah. Chochma going out, but all these questions that come, says every person has a shyness and chuvas, a pialacha, a pitoiro, what you have to do. It's not so disciplines. And how much you're bigger, you have more questions. Your shyness, you embarrass the kid. The kid came late to school. Embarrass him is that way.
That's why your cheder was special. Because the boss of your cheder was a gadol.
Right, and he wanted to be
your father.
Right, and he wanted to be
another cheder, they have a menayim.
And they don't want that. There has to be a pitoiro. This is exactly the difference. Every person's house has to be the same way. And every person himself also. How you handle your problem. You have to have shyness and chuvas, but not shyness and chuvas, what is it reading in the books and all the sforim. Has to be in your shyness and chuvas, in your life. I have a problem this morning. My emotional problem says, I have to do this. I have to take care of my wife. And my emotional problem says, I have to go handle my daughter. And emotional problem says, I have to come to the Beis Medrash. What does a pitoiro have to do? All your emotions and all your feelings you have to deal with the Torah. And has to look at pitoiro, and you have to handle it according to Torah. This is, and when you do that way, the Torah grows like you never saw, and yourself grows in the soul. Yourself, you go really according to Torah. But not, you put only shyness and chuvas would mention the books. These are your problems. But it's not your problem. You have to be your problems. What is really your problem? If you go into the room, you come home, your wife is in the room. You have to go to the corridor. Your wife is you have to knock in the door. What is the come? The cheretz knock in the door, or to wash your hands first? Why? If you don't, what is corridor? Wash your hands first. All these questions in the house until I sit down. All these halachas that come in reality, in your own reality. But it comes with emotions and feelings and sveikas and halachas in yourself, but it's in a healthy way. Now read inside.
That what you talked about was called a compulsive disorder. That's a compulsive disorder. It's a known thing, compulsive disorder.
Right.
Yeah, but
right, that's not. Now we're talking about
Right,
yes.
right.
yeah, but this you see, but also you see the chiddush is you have to do according to Torah really your emotions and your feelings and be kondalamdas, look in a bigger way. Not look at yourself, I'm nothing, I'm zero. What?
Without negiyah.
What are negiyahs? Very good.
You need Mussar.
You have to have Mussar on negiyahs, because the moment you don't do it, then it comes negiyahs. You touch my cover, what you do? Mavata, not mavata. You go to Torah. Yeah, everything you have to do according to Torah. According to Torah. If not, comes out of you become a monster of an animal. And you made it, your Torah develops it 10 times more. Gam the Baalei running inside them. Gam the Gdoile Baalei Mussar. 8 lines from the top.
Second page.
The second page. Now read slowly by slowly, and every word is exact. Gam the Gdoile Baalei Mussar. Who's the Gdoile Baalei Mussar? I've seen with Sicha Zissel. Salante. All the Gdoile. Everybody. Amoire Roisom. Amoire Roisom. Chochma Mussar. Al Chakiros Dini Ben Odom Lechamokoim or Ben Odom Lechaveiroi. Is moire all these halachas between Ben Odom Lechaveiroi and Ben Odom Lechamokoim. V'tomid yesh lehem sfeikes, v'tom choshdim v'satzim neguin. Always have sofek. Maybe I won't hurt the person. Maybe I could hurt the person. Maybe I'm negias. Maybe it's really Maya. I'm not doing really covered Hashem. I'm doing covered Atzmi. All these fakers. Kemo shibao na posuk v'nesim miviu baruko. V'zeh godol now. V'zeh godol mechaver. What is godol mechaver? Tomid yesh lehem bechakiras. The big in learning. Because always have chakiras.
You're not explaining that. You're reading words and not explaining.
What it means a person is big? It means they say he always has chakiras. What to do? What to do? If to do this or to do that. To go to the mikveh.
You have to do more chakiras and small lessons.
More chakir to go to the mikveh this morning. Or I go help my wife for another hour. I takes you 20 minutes to the mikveh. So if I go to the mikveh, I won't help my wife for 20 minutes. What is first? This is a question of halacha. You have to go to chaver. That it looks simple halachas, but you look at it halacha and what is really emes. We have to do piterom. And halacha lamaisa, you put it to yourself. Halacha lamaisa, but with midos, nirat shamayim, and not only the dvon chitzoyin is the halachas tzitzis and tefillin, and also all the midos is a question of midos. Sleeping, you get up, you're lazy, your baby's crying. Maybe I didn't sleep all night, I didn't learn night. But when you're lazy, if you don't get up, always have to ask. It's at the midos wise what you do. Even Mashiach Mussar reino lozeh. Maybe I'm not right. כמו שהפוסק העיר לנו הניסים, שלא נתעדו בראשון במשכן, ונחסר מויס, ושנתעצו בראשון במשכן. והגיע לנו הכוס, אנשים גדולים כמו ישראל, אין להם חוט השר או שעצוס. מה יעשו את זה כי? הכוחוך.
So you're going to explain all the words.
I explained the word, then by
You read 15 words, you didn't explain.
I explained the Nisim, I explained the Nisim, they have one word missing, Yud.
Letter.
The letter Yud is missing. Why? Because they were lazy. They didn't give it first. So really, because they didn't pay attention, they didn't realize they're lazy. They didn't think about themselves. They thought, wow, everything was missing, I will give. I'm a tzaddik. Hey, I'm a big tzaddik. I say, everything was missing, I'm going to give everything. A nice person, about tzedakah, about chesed, right? And give what?
That means if a person does the
And laziness
does the
there.
chakiros for the wrong reason, he's not going to find that missing yud. He's not going to find that kisorah.
If he doesn't do it right, he has to do the right things. What to do? He has to know himself. What he's missing. He has to choik himself. Maybe I have gaiva. Maybe I have taiva. Maybe I have covid. Maybe I have this. You have to choik yourself.
The Nesiim made a chakira. They said, should we bring him in?
Right, and what they said, I want to be Baal Chesed.
They said, well, anything that's left, we'll bring everything.
And what they said themselves, we are Baal Chesed.
They should have said, the real reason is because I'm lazy.
Right.
And I should get up and give.
Right. And they're missing that point. And because they lost one word, Yud.
This is Negias.
This is the gears. All the svara
They covered up their problem with some kind of clothing.
Right. The cover, good you said. The cover, they said, I'm doing chesed. They said these words. Everything was missing, I'm giving. You know about chesed? You know what's chesed? All the Mishkan, how many Nesim there? 12.
I can't
12
help
people.
that lady carry her packages because I'm learning Torah.
Yes, all the svaras in the world. And it comes lazy. I saw one who said, listen, I saw a case, I don't say names. A guy says, I'm not quiet, I cannot move, I'm tired.
Well, if he wants to do it, he'll get
No, I saw clearly, it was here this Bismillah. And he really started sitting in a chesed, can I learn? I came to the Bismillah, nice cakes, he came to the Bismillah, he got up and he ran to get the cake and everything. What happened? Beginning, you see, I'm not quiet, I have no energy, I cannot learn. When it came to cake, he got up and he ran like I never saw. He's missing his answers. He's missing, he's about time. But he's missing in the Hakir on himself. He didn't check himself. Really is because of what? because he really is lazy. He doesn't want to learn. He doesn't have the value of learning enough. Because that he's tired. He doesn't have that. He doesn't value every word of Torah. He's excited, and then Alamaba, every word of Torah is nitzis. So what happened? He became lazy. But he saw the thing. So he's missing. You have to know. You have to check yourself and see what's going on. And Mimele al kochoch mechuyev Mussar laodon lachsho etzotomi benegiyos. Always have to think. Maybe I'm nogea. Mimele tzolach mi'arbe pomi. You have to always do chumras. But not chumras like you think, like you said, like I said before, nerving. Chumras on yourself. Like I said to you, Rabbi Salante was sick. Salante was sick. And bad.
No, it was
He was sleeping in bed. And then the guy asked him to write a letter for him for something. And he said, what? And he had two sides. He writes it on this book, on the mama. I can read it to you guys. He says, listen, if I stay in bed, it means I'm lazy. How I can be lazy? And I'm not really feeling good, but if I stay in bed, it means I came lazy. If I stayed in bed, I came lazy. So how I can be lazy? He got up and he wrote the letter. So, see, he was choshid himself that the answer to be sick is really covering the laziness that he is. He was able to hold himself. Or people don't give tzedakah because of every media you can talk about. Not talking about it because really they're stingy and they don't want to give because of they have answers. I have no money. I have to give to this. All these excuses and everything, chesed and mitzvahs and everything. All excuses day and night. The person gives us. But really, is what is now and his midos is a problem. So after choshid your midos, where how I could change, how I could grow, and really, he says. Al kocha mechal Mussar lachsho tomi benegiyos v'meile tzolach me'abe v'yigdal lo midas ha'torah v'pi more godol b'Yisrael chochom al koritze godol v'yesh lo idea yoter chakiros v'chashodim u'mutar v'oil machut shamayim v'oif yoter kosher. Now it's taking more machut shamayim move al anitzro yoter kosher. Now v'yosit yot shamayim ol alol. We see a moment if I know my tzaro is really this tzaro is really grabbing me. Wow, the tzara is grabbing with this excuse of a tzaddik. But really is more machut shamayim. More and more. Because if not, I fall down with the tzara. This is the avodah of this. Now, a lot. What?
The difference between Malchus Shimon and Yirat Shimon. Why not say I should have more Yirat Shimon? Why say you have Malchus Shimon?
Yirat. It says Yirat Shamayim. Sorry.
Which one is it?
No, it says Yirat Shamayim. It says Tos. It says here all and Yirat Shamayim. It says both. Malchut Shamayim and Yirat Shamayim. It says both. It says both. What do you want to say?
I think you skipped over the part that the two parts of Godol Chavero makes more Chakiros, and also Yitzro Godol Olav. It means like I think it means. The smarter a person gets, it's the same thing. It's like the laws of carrying of you. The smarter a person gets, he's making more and more. By definition, he's more active in his head. So he's going to be shown, should I do it, should I not do it? He's going to go through everything. And he's going to, the greater he is, the greater chance there is of him outsmarting himself. Because he's too smart for himself.
Right.
So he needs more Malchus Shamayim.
Yes, but more and more.
He needs to be Marbet Torah. He needs to be Marbet
Chesed, mitzvah, everything.
Whatever he says here.
Right.
Because the greater he is, the
more,
worse.
It's worth the shape is
more
in
danger.
Right. How bigger you are, how much more dangerous you are. How much you take more old, more yoke. Not less. And now why Elazar was so big and so strong? Because he took some more yoke and some more yoke. He made himself to be the president of the president. The Sim and the Sim. He was able to go. Ki Elazar Nasi on the Sim. He says there are 3 lines in the bottom. Ki Elazar Nasi on the Sim. Because he put us on more yoke more than everyone. If you're bigger, it means yoke is more. כמו שהלווים מתחייבים במצווה. Why לווים have more mitzvahs than Israel? Because they are more yoke. And Kohanim more than לווים. וכן אבא כזוז. How bigger you are, you have more yoke, not less. It's a big chiddush. Skadei, שמי רבו.